Welcome back to reality. In the last episode, Lilya's going off to college. Meanwhile, Jacob and Ben are living together, so that's cool. Komori wants us to prevent disaster, but we don't know if they're being honest about that. And for some reason, Max showed up in Vitalia. I'm a little confused, but let's continue. So we're here with Komori and Lilya. Lilya, get ready. I'm calling you back now. Komori, right now? I'm tired. I have no choice. There's no time left. Should I resist this? Max said it was dangerous, that Komori was trying to use me. Could she be right? Here we go. Oh, I guess this is happening. Can she resist that, or is she too tired? We're in Rosalia now. It looks like it's snowing? Oh. Welcome back. My head kinda hurts. I'm sorry. I also regret not being able to give you much time. It's been over a month. I know. I was hoping to give you at least a few of your human years. Whatever. You know, I don't think you could have picked a worse time for this. There is no time left. The destruction is increasing at an alarming rate. I need your interpretation. Do we even have one? Darn. I should have looked at those symbols more. Have you studied the carvings? I looked at them a few times, and, I don't understand why you asked me to do this. It's impossible. I know nothing about the lore of Italia, or what any of the symbols mean. There's no way for me to learn anything about those symbols outside Vitalia. That's not quite true. It's not. Our worlds are connected, and sometimes that connection leaks through your world in unexpected ways, into humanity, into lore, into culture. You'd be surprised. Oh, why didn't you tell me that before? Are you trying to make this as hard as possible for me? No, I want you to formulate an interpretation, and quickly. But what? Why not tell me everything you know? I don't want to cloud your perception. We need a fresh perspective. Oh, I see. So basically, you think I'm some kind of malleable sheep that'll go along with whatever you say? How condescending can you get? I didn't mean to imply, if you're going to treat me like an idiot, I'm not going to play along with this little game. Very well, perhaps a different approach would be acceptable. Good, because if I'm going to do this, I need every piece of data available. I need to know everything you know about these symbols. I could even use Lessard's research. He's been studying this for 20 years, right? There must be something useful in there, unless you have no faith in him whatsoever. I have faith in Jacob. It's just that... No, actually, that is an excellent idea. The perfect place to start. Oh, it's Ben. How long until Umi gets here, you think? He's still far away. We could be waiting for a while. Whoa. You okay? Yeah, it's just... You don't like being here? It feels unsafe, like it can all come crashing down at any moment. Like this part of the world could simply vanish into nothing at a whisper. And so it might whisper or no whisper. What? Komori, where did you come from? I've been here a little while, chatting with Lilya. Oh. Wait, what? Yeah, Lilya's here, right? Oh my god. Hi, Ben. Mr. Lessard. Lilya? Lilya? Whoa, how did you get here? Komori brought me. No Penta or anything. Amazing, right? Wow, that's so cool. Hey, it's great to see you again. Yeah, it is. I wondered... Hold on just a moment. Komori? You brought Lilya here? When did this happen? Why did this happen? Well... Komori didn't tell you that she brought me here? No. I guess I assumed... I thought she told you everything. Not even close, it seems. What is this, Komori? Calm yourself, Jacob. I simply had a feeling that she might be useful. Necessary, even. I've asked her to interpret the carvings. Her perspective might be instructive. But... how much does she know? About Vitalia? About the calamity? What good is... I told her what she needed to know. Hardly. If I'm really going to come up with an interpretation, I'll need way more information. What are you doing, Komori? Only what needs to be done. But this makes no sense. Why Lilya? Why now? Why... Jacob, we don't have time for this. And you know I would not say that lightly. We have been studying this problem for so long. Now, it is the time to take action. You were our impetus. I see jealousy in your glare. But just remember, you are the one who set us on a faster course than ever before. You can wallow in selfishness and fume about her being here. Or, we can all work together and make forward progress. It's your choice. Just drop it. Fine, have it your way. I'm not going to argue. So, what do you need? Lilya needs to know everything you know about the origin carvings. Why? Because we're stagnating. We need a fresh perspective, because we're already on the brink. But because I'm asking this of you, Jacob, please, for me, just do it. Hold on, what? Komori's asking a favor of me? She never asked me to do specific things. She's always been obsessed with having me make my own choices, always curious where my own will would lead me. Right now, Komori's scared that she might lose her world. Jake, what harm is there in telling her? You've already told me everything. Plus, Lilya is clever. She might be able to help. Thanks, Ben. I'll do my best. I guess I'm outnumbered. Why did this rub me the wrong way anyways? Because of Komori? I don't even know. Very well. This could take a while though. I've been studying these things for a very long time. Maybe by your standards. Come here, Lilya. We'll go over them one by one. Okay. So Jacob taught us about what the carvings mean, or what he thinks they mean. I see. So that's how you arrived at your interpretation. But you know, there are several weak points in your logic. A few things far too vague for me. Like this bridge. And the figure above it? Well, I told you what I know. Like everyone, even the spirits, my knowledge is imperfect. Pieced together from scraps of lore and ancient manuscripts. You can't expect it to be flawless. Yeah, I know that, but... Jacob, I've just heard from the 12. There's a new report from the Outer Reaches. What now? The rate of disappearance has increased by 47% since last year's measurements, and the rate of instability has nearly doubled. This is the most drastic change in 514 years. Oh, great. Just what we needed. What are you talking about? What measurements? Every year, a few members of my organization travel to the outer reaches to check on the status of the destruction, the instability. And this is the biggest change in 500 years? This has been going on that long? So human, so young. Why do you say that? Are you laughing at me? What's so funny? Yuki, one of our eldest, began to see signs of the calamity nearly 100,000 human years ago. Wow. 500 years. Huh. This is such a waste of time. She doesn't know anything. Hey, what's the problem? We're waiting for you, Umi, what anyways? Why are you so down on bringing Lilya into loop, Jake? Whatever. The point is, things are slower here. The spirits live a long, long time, and the world also moves on a larger time scale. I know, Komori told me. And now, we're running out of time to turn things around. The longer the destruction goes on, the more set on this course we become, and the closer we get to a point of no return. Komori keeps saying that too, but how do you know? It's kind of obvious with everything falling apart, really. Research, study. How do you think I figured out all that stuff about the carvings? I've spent almost my entire life studying these ruins, consulting with different spirits, tracking down books, manuscripts, finding translations. You spent so long, and this has been going on for so long. Why do you think we can make a difference now? I refuse to believe there's no way to stop this. Yeah, there must be some way. Even if there isn't, we can't just sit back and do nothing. No, I guess not. I don't want to imagine what will happen if we can't find the answers. What's going to happen exactly? For one thing, we predict the bridge will become unusable very soon. The bridge? So they won't be able to go to Vitalia. The bridge between our world and yours. And if that happens, we won't be able to cross back and forth? Obviously. Where do we start then? I've already asked Umi to come. He's on his way. His ability helped me before. If he uses it again, maybe I'll notice something I missed. Oh. I forgot Umi was the water spirit. Thanks for coming so quickly, Umi. I know this is very far from everywhere. I'm always pleased to be of service to you, Master Jacob. Master Jacob? Some of the spirits call him that, a sort of in-joke, I think. Umi, can you use your ability on the origin again? Of course. Are you ready? What are you... Lilya, don't say anything. It is extremely important that I concentrate on what Umi's ability shows us. If you just... Quiet. Dang. I can't afford to be distracted. I need to make sure I see everything possible this time. Shall I proceed? Go ahead, Umi. Heliola, Persola. Persola, Persola. I think this is in the past. Much we forget, should we fail sundering calamity. Look, they do not. The origin. One will be chosen to lead. Threat of calamity remains. Must be certain. The chosen one. Without it again. So who is the chosen one? Is it a threat? Are they chastising us? This crossing. They think us young and stupid. They do not trust. It is an insult. To judge us in this way? What do... No. Nothing. And we do not deserve. Already abandoned, dying, moves no closer to the truth. Nothing new to show us. The search. Change comes inside of us. Who knows what the next generation will bring? I know you are here, but how can I reach you? The mark. Maybe it means you can hear me. Please, help us. Something is wrong. Everything is wrong. The worlds, they're collapsing. And we search for truth. We study diligently. Every year we search, but the origin cannot speak. You cannot speak. We do not know what to do. Calamity stalks us, and we do not know how to evade it. Please, if you can hear me, please help us. It's the same. Exactly the same. I didn't see anything new. Why was it so choppy? I could barely hear what they were saying at the beginning. The farther in the past I go, the less I can see. The origin is the oldest thing in our world. Nothing is more difficult to discern. I apologize. I wish I could show you more. It's alright, Umi. It's not your fault. Who was that spirit at the end? That was Yuki. So, that is Yuki? I knew we needed to contact him. He was a witness to some of the history of the origin. We may need to contact him, but first, I want to consider the vision again. There must be a way to get meaning from this. Maybe seeing the vision again has sparked some connection I'm not yet conscious of. Signs of line. Oh, okay. So this, wait. Okay. Do I have to guess? Oh no, it describes it. Broken version of symbol of Vitalia in our world, along with a warped world. Okay. This clearly shows that Vitalia will be destroyed and our world warped, along with the sign of the destruction. This must be the consequence of calamity should we fail. Alright, so we got one. this goes with this. The chosen one. It must be that figure leading others across the bridge. Someone needs to lead people from our world into Vitalia. When the signs align, it will bear the mark. That's not quite right. Okay. I think it's this one. Nope. Okay. A figure is passing a symbol to another. Is that it? The mark must be the special symbol that no one knows. It also appears on the figure leading others across the bridge, so it must mark the chosen one. I'm not certain what the mark is, but it must refer to me, as there's no other human who can lead others across the bridge into Vitalia. You don't know that for certain. That was my interpretation, but bringing humans here is not having any effect. I must be missing something still. What could it be? The chosen one must lead people across the bridge. That is important. And the two worlds, they remain connected as long as that happens. The spirits used to know more. Then things changed. They changed. Now, the solution is missing. But why? If only I could hear more of that first part of the vision. I bet there's something important there. Thinking aloud? Was I? I'd like to see more of that first part too. I think the meaning of the bridge and the leader is our weakest point. We need to know more about that, and it seems like that's what the first part of the vision was trying to explain. She's right. Leading people across the bridge is clearly a critical piece of this puzzle, and yet we have the least information about it. It's probably the key to all this, the answer we seek, and yet it's beyond our reach. I bet that Yuki spirit knows something we don't. Me too. We should really try to get in touch with him. Probably. But even if we could get him to come here, he wouldn't help us. He thinks of humans as little more than ants. I have already asked him to meet us here today. What? Why? Well, you see, I recently discovered something fascinating about my friend Yuki. Lilya, you know that all spirits possess a unique ability. Yeah. Well, Yuki's ability has always been a secret. That is not so unusual. Many of us keep our abilities to ourselves, but I have always been curious about Yuki's. Curiosity is one of my strengths. Or flaws, depending on how you look at it. I've watched Yuki for a very long time, looking for clues, hints, always on alert for any slip of the tongue. And now, finally I learned something. Yuki's ability... My ability, Komori? Welcome. Yes, your ability, as I was saying. Yuki, you're here. Evil aura and everything. I'm guessing he or she is not so nice. So this is Yuki, huh? I don't see what's so scary about him, Jake. You. Huh? You look like a dream thing, but your eyes shine with life. Light of Italia, what are you? What? You cannot be human. I do not understand this disconnect. Explain yourself. I don't understand. Leave him alone. What do you want from him, Yuki? I told you that you didn't want to meet this one, Ben. Wait, what do you mean about my eyes? Yuki, he's the one I mentioned, remember? Ah, that one. I see. Can we return to the business at hand? He's not going anywhere. Very well, but I'm not done with you, dream imposter. Do not leave Italia before I've questioned you. Dream imposter, Komori, if it is for some trivial game of yours that you called me here, I will be extremely displeased. There are weighty matters to attend to, important treatises to study. I have no desire to take part in your scamperings. Of course, I realize that. I have something serious to discuss. In fact, I was just getting to the point. Your ability, it has something to do with other spirits' abilities, doesn't it? It can make them stronger, can't it? You're already aware that this discussion is not agreeable to me. I have told you plainly not to ask me of this. I understand. You have some reason for not wanting your ability known. But consider the situation, Yuki. If your ability could help Umi across the rest of the origin vision, think of how valuable that could be to everyone. Oh, so if her ability is to amplify other spirits' abilities, so she does that. We can hear the rest of the message. All the answers, the truth, could be in that vision. We have no reason to believe that. Wait, Yuki could allow Umi to see more of the past? That's my suspicion. Just answer me this, Yuki. Is that how it works? Can your ability help Umi access more of the past? If it can, it matters not. I will not use it. I vowed that long ago. It seems you have asked me here for nothing. Timeless writings lie unattended while you distract me with useless fancies and dream things. My patience is long, Komori, but my anger grows. Dream things? Huh? Just consider it. How can you accept not knowing? If this is truly something you can do, why have you never attempted it? You are the head of the 12, head of the truth seekers. You are supposed to be leading us all in the search for truth. If you can do what I think you can, is it not I who should be disappointed in you? I will not use my ability, and that is final. Is your secret more important than the fate of the worlds? Komori, you are clever, young and quicker than I am. But if you think you can anger me into losing my reason, you are mistaken. It matters not what harsh words you throw at me. Yuki, we have not spoken much in the past. I have not had much association with truth seekers. But now our goals align. It is logical for us to work together. Master Jacob seeks the same truth that you seek, and I wish to help him achieve it. Won't you consider helping us? Master Jacob? The human creature? Yes, I call him Master, to show how important he is to me. It is true that I do not know you well, Umi. I had not, until this moment, realized you put such faith in a human. Your loyalty to the creature is, frankly, disturbing. You know what it is, do you not? You're of the older generation. I would have thought you wiser than Komori, who is always wasting time trying to get it to understand things far beyond its comprehension. It? Are you referring to me as an it? Jacob is an intelligent being, worthy of our loyalty, our help, and our friendship. My life was dull before he appeared. He has given me purpose. Now I would do anything to honor our bond. Absurd. I struggle to believe what I'm hearing. You would follow its orders, do its bidding, sacrifice yourself for its desires? Certainly. Such incomprehensible foolishness. Maybe you do deserve the effects of my ability after all. But no, that is a cruel line of thought. All life is precious to our world. As the world dies around us, we must cling to what we have. It is my duty to protect all, every life, even if that life is useless and wasted. So your ability has dangerous side effects. You are clever, Komori, and quick. You've already tricked me into revealing more than I intended, haven't you? Very well. As you suspected, my ability can enhance others' abilities, but at a cost. A terrible cost. What cost? Even I do not know how it works. I have not had much opportunity to experiment. I used it one time, in my youth, and I lost someone dear to me. And thus I vowed, never again, and I put it from my mind, never to be used or thought of. If your ability can give us a true look at the past, and Umi is willing, why not use it? Why are you two ignoring me? If we do not take action now, then when? Enough. Would you have me slaughter an innocent? An incomprehensible one, but an innocent nonetheless? Never. I will never take another life from this world. Every year, every moment, we approach the tipping point. You say it yourself often enough. We will reach a point when the death of our world is irreversible, and soon. That is true. Even so, I cannot take a life. You do not understand. Even if that one life could save all others, if you do not do this, you abandon everything. Will you sacrifice every living thing to stay true to your personal vow? You make a logical point, Komori. My vow is important to me, but not as important as my obligation to this world. I had not seen it that way. Your perspective, as ever, is new to me. So will you do it then? Will you use your ability? I must think on this. I must consider the full implications. I must analyze how this might develop. There you go again, analyzing everything. There's nothing to analyze. The choice is clear. You either use your ability, here, today, or you abandon our best chance to learn the truth. You know that is not the way I do things. This must be done properly, and scientifically. The truth seekers do not rush into things. Give me time. I will walk around the origin. I think best when I'm walking. I will return once I have reached a conclusion. It is a waste of time we do not have. I understand. Very well. I see you are slow as ever, even when the answer is staring you right in the face. I will return shortly. In the meantime, I think it would behoove you to be as grateful that I am even deigning to consider this. Or dating? Rather than be angry that my pace is not as quick as yours. What was that all about? Why didn't you answer any of my questions, Komori? I'm sorry, Jacob. I had to focus on Yuki. It was important, and he wouldn't have appreciated being interrupted by a human. Stubborn old. So, what do we do now? We wait. We sit here. with things falling apart around us. And wait. Oh, Yuki's back. I've reached a conclusion. And my analysis determined that you are correct. If this risk brings us closer to the solution we seek, the sacrifice of one life is worth the salvation of all the rest. So you will use your ability then. On one condition. Umi, you must do this willingly. And you must be aware that you put yourself at great risk. What you are about to undergo is likely to take your life. Will you truly risk your life for a chance at new information? I have long lamented not being able to show the fullness of the past. My life is nothing compared to the impact the full truth could have on the fate of the worlds. And I wish to give Master Jacob a chance to fulfill his goals. I am willing to take the risk. I will do it. Umi, what are you saying? I don't want you to die for me. I don't want you to sacrifice for me. I never wanted you to be my slave, just my friend. Master Jacob, I am already old, even for a spirit. If I can show you this vision of the past, in its completeness, you may be able to find the solution that we have all sought for so long. If that is my last action in life, I will be satisfied. No, this is insane. Jake, if Umi wants to do this, and it could get us closer to the answers. No, you don't understand it. Umi is my friend. He was one of the first spirits I met. This doesn't make sense. Why would your ability kill Umi? What kind of ability is that? How do we know? How do we even know it'll do any good before it kills him? I want to know that too. You're all assuming this vision will give us the answers, but how do you know? Umi could sacrifice himself for nothing. That possibility exists, but can we turn away from this opportunity? Can we shy away from the risk when we know a chance of salvation lies down this path? You're making it sound so momentous, so epic, but you really have no idea what the odds are here. Even Yuki doesn't fully understand how his ability works. And you're talking about Umi's life here, Komori. How can you be so heartless, even if it could give us all the answers? I want to see the rest of that vision more than anyone, but to sacrifice Umi for it, that's... Jacob, it is the right thing for me to do. I can sense that. I know it. I have had a long life. It has been good. The years I have spent at your side have been bright, exciting, new. Stop it, Umi. Stop talking like you're about to die. I won't allow this. It is not your choice to make, Jacob. I agree with Komori. If Umi wants this, should we really stand in his way? I have a feeling that he's right. Can any of us turn away from this fight just because it is dangerous, Jake? Umi? Thank you, Jacob, for caring so much. It's a good feeling to know how much you value my presence. You've surprised me. Umi, I don't believe this. I'm ready, Yuki. Is this really the only way? You do understand that I take no responsibility for whatever happens to you, Umi. You are taking this risk on your own volition, of your own desire. Of course. So be it. I did not think this day would come. Is he really gonna die? Why? Jake, let it be known, that on this day I break my vow, in the hope that life can spring from death, that sacrifice will lead to knowledge, that truth will prevail, and the calamity that has fated to break our worlds will be averted. I pray that it'll be so. Oh no. Haliola, Prasola, Prasola. We physical gain much living in this world, but unlike the ancients who exist in that world that dreams are born from, the physical makes us weaker, and we forget. Should we fail to continue the cycle, all will end. There would come a sundering, the ancients would die, and the dream would end. For this new generation, it would be a calamity. They cannot comprehend a life without the physical. Look, they do not abandon us. They hear us still. The origin will always show us the truth and remind us of our duty. In every generation, one will be chosen to lead the way across the bridge to the world that dreams are born from when the time is right. To be sure that the dream continues and to guide us to the truth and to ensure that the physical remains as it has been, so it will be. But with every new generation, we change. They could not have foreseen how important the physical would become. To the first, it was an afterthought, a small thing, a test. Now, it becomes everything. The threat of calamity remains. As long as we continue changing, we must be certain. You speak like a youngling. As long as the chosen one is marked, the dream will continue, and the search will continue. And the search is all that matters. The physical is of little consequence. We were without it once. We can be without it again. Is it a threat? Are they chastising us for sending over the rest of this crossing? They think us young and stupid. They do not trust that we will follow the tradition. It is an insult. They judge us in this way. What do they even know of us? Nothing. And we do not deserve this isolation. Some have already abandoned this place. The faith is dying, and the search moves us no closer to the truth. The dream creatures have nothing new to show us. The ancients have become useless. The truth-seeking may not progress, but change comes from inside us. None can know what the next generation may bring. I know you are here, but how can I reach you? The mark is upon me. Maybe it means you can hear me. Please, help us. Something is wrong. Everything is wrong. The worlds, this one, and the dream world, they are collapsing, and we search for truth. We study diligently. Every year we search, but the origin cannot speak. You cannot speak. We do not know what to do. Calamity stalks us, and we do not know how to escape it. Please, if you can hear me, please help us. So what happened? Umi, are you alright? Umi. I am fine, Master Jacob. They call to me. New voices. Voices I have not heard before. Old ones. I cannot understand what they're saying. Not yet. But I feel that I will. In time. What is happening to you? Are you dying? Dying? Can you understand me? Answer me. No. not dying. You're disappearing. Your extremities are fading away. Do not be concerned, Master Jacob. All is as it should be. My body is tired. Must rest. All is as it should be. Umi. Alright, I'm gonna end the episode there. So we were able to hear the rest of the Origin's vision. I still don't completely understand what that meant, but I guess we'll find out in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.